Alright, what's going on, man? Ugh. This game has time and time again blown me away on how much they fuck it up. I mean, PvP had a good update in 3 or 4 years, and I don't even know why I keep even trying to come back to this game to even give it a shot. Like, to me, honestly, after dealing with some of this stuff, like, people used to complain about mental and ice and their reflect pain and the ice shields and stuff like that. I would gladly go back to them days when mental had reflect pain that was OP. I mean, I could deal with that. Or when ice had the endless shields, that could even be dealt with. But this shit they got going on now, like, I can't even work with it. Like, unless I spend tons and tons and tons of time leveling up these stupid artifacts, because I damn sure ain't spending any more money on the game other than this 1 month membership I got. And I've already stopped that because I ain't getting another one unless I see enough of original players coming back to the game to deal with the same shit, to see what the hell they can come up with. Then I'm probably just done with it. Like, with these artifacts and augments ain't bad. I don't even care about the augments. Augments are easy to deal with, but them artifacts, man, they damn near force you to spend money on the game to buy them damn packs to level up your augments, because it takes so long. I mean, they give you 9th medals like crazy. That's what you use to level up your artifacts. And I mean, I just been dumping them into one of them just randomly. And whenever I came back to the game, I played about a year ago whenever they first came out with artifacts and augments. So my artifacts were already like at like level 80 or whatever, 90. And I got a few days of like just throwing every single 9th medal I get into it, and even some solid exobytes or whatever they're called. And I got one of my artifacts up to like 96 or 95 or something like that. And it seems like unless your artifacts are up to like 180, 200, like all three, then you can't even compete. And it don't help when I'm not a really a good power in any way. I tried out water whenever I came back. I was mental. Whenever I came back, I wanted to try out water. And because I've been every single power in the game up to this point, and water was the only one I haven't been since whenever I quit the game. It wasn't out yet, and I came back, so I went ahead and tried it. But now that I'm stuck with water, I've just been getting my ass handed to me in PvPs, because like I was like, alright, I can go in the arenas where people can't use their artifacts or augments or anything. All that stuff is on plant. When you're going to. Nope. I still get my ass handed to me, and it ain't because I suck. It's because every single arena I go into, they're either Hardlight, Mental, Rage, Atomic, or what's the damn other one? Gadgets. I'd say the worst ones I've been up against was probably Mental, Gadgets, and Atomic. I went up against this one Atomic guy. I literally couldn't do anything. The man had an endless amount of combos, and his health didn't even move. I mean, like, I get it, he was a tank, but still, like, 5-6 years ago, I mean, unless it was Rage, if Rage was even out by that point, I don't even remember, but Rage was about the only tank I had troubles with killing. Like, I could just about keep up with any earth tank, fire, ice, because majority of the tanks are sloppy as shit. Like, the ones that actually have to fight are like slow as hell with block breaks, or they block too much, and you just constantly block break them. Like, so as long as they aren't raid, as long as they weren't raised during that time, then I could pretty much keep up with any tank. But Atomic, I mean, hell, the guy didn't even attack me one time. He just kept going through his combos. And another thing is, back whenever I used to play the game, I had a bunch of people that I knew that I could play with. And, you know, like, even whenever I was in leagues, I still kind of kept to myself a lot. Like, whenever I was in Journey with So Fluffy and Kinda Fluffy and all of them and stuff like that, I would still kind of keep to myself a little bit. I mean, I ran a few things with them, but not much. But, you know, still, like, even just having, like, people to talk to in DCUO. And, I mean, I'm not really wanting to get to know all these new players, man. Like, the only OG player that I even see still playing this game that's, like, was Z Takeover. But I never really talked to him any, so I got like no people I know playing this game right now. And on top of that, with the bullshit with the powers, seems like every goddamn power is like OP as shit except like sorcery, water, I think ice is probably still pretty normal. What else? Celestial, I think, is still the same as it's always been. Nature is kind of pretty OP, but I've heard that nature is going to get revamp or whatever, and it's going to be probably pretty shit. But I mean, this game is just fucking stupid now, man. I mean, honestly, I wish this game could just go back to about between 5 to 7 years ago. I mean, I was looking back at some of like the old videos that I was in with kind of fluffy, and like I'd say around those times the game was like perfect to me. We used to always complain. I say we, I didn't really ever, but a lot of people used to always complain back then about like, oh, this is broken, this needs to be changed, that needs to be changed. But honestly, game was like, compared to now, the game was perfect back then. And truthfully, I doubt any of the DC developers are going to see this video, and if they do, they probably don't give a shit. But I don't give a shit either. Meps has completely and utterly fucked up this game, along with all them other shitty ass developers. But I mean, if they want to keep sticking it to the fucking PvE players, hell, I mean, that's pretty much seems like it's been their goal the whole goddamn time. A lot of these people in this game claim that they've been around for so long, but I've never even seen them once. You know, at the time that I was playing. So I'm assuming that they're all PvE players that transitioned over to PvP, because half these goddamn people I duel are fucking terrible, but they don't even have to fucking fight. They literally can just spam their goddamn powers over and over and over again. Like, I mean, so that's really my thought. Like, my thought is like, half these motherfuckers are probably just PvE players that's been playing fucking PvE for so long, and they finally got rid of all of us, the fucking PvP players, and they went over to fucking PvP, you know, and dumped a whole bunch of money in the game and got their fucking artifacts up, and now they're beating the shit out of everybody, and I'm coming back to the game. Thought I was coming back to the game, but honestly, fuck this game. So, I don't know, that's all I got. This game's fucked. Catch y'all, I would say catch y'all later, but I ain't fucking uploading. I only uploaded this to fucking, because I was fucking bored, I guess, and wanted to fucking bitch and complain about this goddamn bullshit ass game.